Everyone knows the company I'm about to spruik, Lonely Kids Club. A massive thank you, because the Chronicles of Yilmaz Volume 8 are only going ahead because this champion corporation fits like a train. I was originally going to wait until we hit the 20,000 subscriber mark, but that number has been pushed forward by 5,000 people purely because this shirt is so great, and the fact that they sent me this complimentary secondhand Goosebumps novel from the
You Choose the Scare
series that you probably read at deer time in primary school, and while everyone else was talking because they were bored, you were trying to get them to shut up. You were doing the teacher's job because...
Excuse me, Travis. This is deer time. And what does deer stand for? Drop everything and read!
So despite this being as sacrilegious as it gets, this holy scripture is proudly sponsored by Lonely Kids Club t-shirts and bags. So glad that they are. This company makes
Goosebumps Hawaiian shirts and Pokemon Red cartridge t-shirts.
Fuck Pokemon Blue, it is shit. Even though they're the best Pokemon of all time in it.
Such an original beast.
Lonely Kids Club also stocks Pokemon Blue t-shirts. I love how that debate still passionately rages on, even though it's clearly obvious that Pokemon Yellow was the best, purely because Pikachu followed you around.
Just like ants.
The point is, for those two shirts alone, let alone the shirt they print with the name bought on it, Lonely Kids Club definitely deserves your business. I challenge you to find a cooler shirt brand on the planet. And not so fast, Skippy. What about hot tuna? Second prize. Now, back to the all-important matter of documenting Yilmaz's life. Do you remember that phase that I think 80% of 14-year-olds go through where they start shoplifting inexpensive items like chocolates? I don't exactly know why that is. I think it has something to do with the fact that...
Feel like killing an animal ever since I grew one pube. But society's made me too much of a pussy to do it, so I'll just steal this chocolate bar instead.
No, that cost me 80 cents.
My first kill.
Anyway, the undisputed kings of thievery at our school was this Scandinavian kid called Torbjörn and, of course, Yilmaz, who had one of the most distinct love-hate relationships I've ever witnessed in my entire life. I think it stemmed from the fact that they were both drummers and they both respected each other because of Year 7 music class where they started copying each other's beats, kind of like that scene in Deliverance where they're mimicking each other's jams. They'd sometimes team up and wreak absolute havoc in the classroom as a result of this bond, so they were banned from sitting next to each other, but they'd still manage a way to figure out how to coordinate really complicated attacks now that I think about it. Once Yilmaz put his hand up and said,
They can't give us these problems, man. They're too hard. They're like for geniuses, and this is just like, I'm just a normal guy.
The teacher we had was this Egyptian substitute, and I don't know how he got the job. He could barely speak English, and we used to have him quite a lot. He went over to Yilmaz and said,
Why problem? Why you problem?
And as he bent over to help Yilmaz, Torbjörn got out a highlighter and started drawing on his pants with it. I had to cover my mouth because I was jeopardizing the mission, and all I remember is Torbjörn's very expressive 1600s clown face staring at me with these dagger eyes.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up, you mom.
And you do the... Hey! What did they say? Drop this lady who's trying to pick it up.
I love how quickly dodgy kids can come up with excuses that have just slightly better odds of you not getting in trouble than just admitting it.
You're gonna come with me, Torbjörn. We're gonna go see Mr. Smith. He's gonna sort you out because you're in the big troubles now. You don't do that to the teacher.
Torbjörn started following the teacher for a couple of steps, and then he walked back into the class, gave us a quick wave, and then bolted in the other direction, yelling,
Oh, what is this? What is this? Going to the wrong direction.
The teacher leans back into the class with a very aghast facial expression and utters probably one of the most famous lines of our entire high school careers, which was,
Torbjörn, where he is? Where he is, Torbjörn?
No one took this teacher seriously, so everyone was laughing. None more so than Yilmaz, who made the situation 10 times more annoying for him by saying,
Stop thinking about your own problems, sir. Do my maths. Yilmaz.
So when they went through that shoplifting phase, they were the ultimate tag team. They used to come to school bragging.
Wait, Jordan, you stitch. Look at this shit attacks from my dumb friend. How much is your pussy looking at this? Oh.
Huh? What does text mean?
Oh, what is this shit? He doesn't even know what text means. You gotta hang out in more breasts. Means I stole this shit. Lebanese discount.
As we all know, he used to sometimes switch nationalities. Jordies. Their crime spree ended, however, when they used to steal protein bars from the supermarket near our school, which tasted horrendous, but we used to eat them, I think, to prove how manly we were.
It's an acquired taste. You like it like anchovies or beers. It's just cool when you're a man.
This time they went for the mother load. I think they were trying to steal 8 bars apiece because they were getting super cocky. The manager pulled them up at the cash register and said,
Make sure you're paying for those bars, boys.
Yilmaz again pulls out a very far-fetched excuse.
Yeah, I was gonna pay. Stress less. I just needed a place to put them or to carry them, bruh. Cause making your store so rich.
But Torbjörn, who was seasoned at this, caught once by a BP attendant who told him,
You ring up your mom and you tell her what you did.
and Torbjörn, such a gangster, keep in mind he was 11 when this happened, called up Kmart instead and said, Hey mum, it's Torbs. Yes, I got caught stealing from BP. Feel heaps bad about it.
Did they not your mama? Did they came up?
Hey, nick my ass, dude. My mum works at Kmart. Fuck off. So at this point, he's the law's worst nightmare, a hardened criminal that's seen it all. He says to the manager, You can't prove shit, dude. Think about that. Some 14-year-old punk who you saw steal your merchandise on your camera saying to you,
I know my rights, man. You can't hold me here. You're not a cop.
Right, give me those bars, come on.
Get off me! Get off me, you knob!
And while this is happening, Yilmaz is nervously trying to pay the cashier.
Yeah, just those thanks, please. How much is that?
The manager says,
Get out, both of you. You're both banned for life.
and they bolt out of the store, terrified. They both don't say anything for about half a block until Torbjörn can't take it any longer. He has to let out that. Still got 2 of them.
Me too.
Massive thank you to everyone who's been spreading the holy gospel of Yilmaz to their friends and contemporaries. It's very appreciated. As is this shirt from Lonely Kids Club once again. Every time I look down on it, I have to scream.
No, just kidding. I'm not really scared. Unless I don't wash it for a while. Grace!
Coming up next on Nickelodeon, 15 hours of SpongeBob, followed by a sitcom that's actually surprisingly good. It's sadly much cleverer than 2.5 Men.
Please press the subscribe button now.
Come on.